Jason, Clear Creek Farm here. How are we doing tonight? Today, we're going to talk about the top 10 things every beginner should have in their show box. The most important thing I would say a beginner should have is a good show box. I like this DeWalt box. You can get it at most places that sell DeWalt tools. It's actually a toolbox that opens up. Put all your supplies down here in the bottom, all the bottles, stuff like that. It has some little drawers here that you can throw your brushes and things like that in. And on top it opens up, so it gives you plenty of room, plenty of storage. That's why I think everybody should have a good show box. The one thing I do want to say is I'm not going to talk about trimmers, blades, blowers, things like that. That's something that you do need, but I wanted to make sure this was specifically to your show box and what things you should have in your show box so you're ready to go to a show. Right here is a necessity, because when you're going into the show ring, you want to make sure that your goat's hoofs are freshly trimmed. You don't want to over trim them. You don't want to under trim them, because your goat's feet is what the judge is judging you on most of the time, because what happens on the feet happens all the way up through the body. If the animal ain't walking correctly, you're just not going to perform as good. These clippers here are ARS hoof trimmers. They have a bunch of different kinds. They have a longer ones that are white handled. I like these red handles. They work great for me. They last a long time. They're a little pricey. I will leave a link down below to all the products that I recommend. So if you want to go down there, it is an affiliate link. So you can go down there, check them out, check out prices. The next thing is leads and collars. Let's talk about the leads first. These leads are actually made by Bling In The Ring. Very good company. Check them out on Facebook. If you want a quality lead, all Amish made, that's the place to go. They do sell the collars as well, along with the leads. This is the only leads I use in the show ring are from Bling In The Ring. Chris and Marie Anderson, they just have outsourced some really good products. I've never had one come apart. They even do have halters made that are way above the rest of the halters out there for the industry. They're all custom made. Very good product. High quality, Amish made. As I said, check them out. Bling In The Ring. I will leave a link down in the description to their farm site. They have all their leads and stuff like that on there, and their contact information. So check out Bling In The Ring. Make sure you get some good quality leads and collars. Now let's talk about the collars. The collars I like to use are the Springer collars. They're split in the middle. These have been basically split where the collar actually separates so you can get it up around the animal better. And they have these horse halter clips. They do not come apart because they are stainless steel. You can get these from Chris and Marie Anderson at Bling In The Ring as well. They're very good products. And you can have actually the high quality snaps and all that good stuff from Bling in the Ring. The next thing is some good brushes. These are actually by Sullivan Supplies. They make them in all different types, kinds, brands. I like these ones. I like this shorter one because it fits in my pocket where I want it right there. It works great. But you need to be able to comb that animal and get their hair straightened out before you get in the ring and once you're in the ring. This is one thing that goes with the brushes as well. I don't know the exact name of this, but I think it's like a detangler or dehairer or something like that. As you can see on here, it has these little hooks. This gets in there and takes all the excess hair out of there, like when they have long hair. It works great when you have one of them really fluffy, I almost call it like a furry young animal that got that downy like stuff on there. This works great because it'll pull that out and take all that excess out of there so you can trim them up and get them fitted up right. You might say, look, it's blade lube. No big deal. But I don't always only use this for lubing up the blades. I actually use this as a oily product that I can rub on their horns to make their horns nice and shiny. It makes them pop, makes the judge look. You could actually use the blade lube, or you can actually use olive oil or vegetable oil or something like that. But some kind of oil in your box for either your blades or for the horns is a great idea. Something definitely every show box needs is a good soap. And what I mean by a good soap, it's something to get your animals clean. You should be washing your animals 2 or 3 times prior to going to the show. Then when you get to the show, or right before you head to the show, you should be washing them again. I use Revitalize by Sullivan Supply. I do have a medicated stuff I just picked up from the local farm store. But this stuff works really good. They have a couple different kinds, different types of products at Sullivan. They all work great. They do their separate little thing. If it comes down to it that you need a good soap to wash your animals, this might sound a little crazy, but Dawn Dish Soap works just as good. It'll take the yellowing out of the animals. If it comes down to it, you have to have something to wash your animals with. You can use Dawn Dish Soap. But a good animal soap is best, but these are why these need to be in your show box. The next one I would have in my box is something to take out the yellow stains. You get it in bucks, you get it in does, you get it mainly in the bucks, but the does will get them, especially if they're outside all the time, laying down in a dirty area, they'll get this light yellowing. I have right now in my box Knockout. It works great. If you can get your hands on it, it's a great product. Sullivan Supply has some really good product. I choose Knockout because this stuff will take it out of there quick. This, you spray on one night, within a little while, a couple of hours even, it'll start going away. You spray it on again the next day, it's almost gone. So this stuff works great. When you're getting ready to get your animals in the ring, one of the things I would say that you need in your show box is a good hair conditioner. This is Shock by Sullivan Supply. This here actually will separate the hairs, make them actually puff up and bloom out. this is a great product, but any hair conditioner will work. I just have Sullivan supplies in my box at this time. So these are the top 10 things I think needs to be in every beginner show box. Hopefully this gave you some information to get you all ready to go in the show ring. It's getting to be that time of year. Thank you for coming along. Please go down there and hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please go over, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you'll know when I come out with another video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave that down below. If you have any ideas, I have a pretty good list of things that people want me to do, but your input is always welcome. I'm here to help you guys out, help you guys learn. So please go down there and leave a comment. Thank you for coming along, and see you guys on the next